briefly give its summary. If you read Twisted Times, it is a story about that guy who has finished Form 4. He wants to go to the university. The father does not want to because his brother is a businessman. He wants this son to go to that business because he'll be shown the ways of the cartels and they will be rich. But the son is insisting he has to go to the university. He approaches one of his girlfriends. She accepts to help him, but when he goes to the university, what she does, once the money is depleted, he gets into crime. And now life there becomes twisted. He runs away till he runs to the church. In the end, he meets a young girl who is in high school. She doesn't look for him the way she is, but she looks 20. So this guy falls in love with this girl, only to know that she's a school girl. And then, where Twisted Times has ended, that girl whom the main character meets in the end is the one who has told the story here. And the pain of loving someone for that long who has got a dark past, because this girl does not know that guy was a criminal. He used to kill for hire. He was a killer for hire. He used to rob grapes. And when she's telling this story, 10 years later, they have already come together and the guy has just gone missing. She cannot trace him. So in the process of looking for him, he is arrested, he is taken to police, and whatever he goes through in police custody is what is explained here. And I wanted to read on that, which is on page 78, which is touching on police brutality. It's a very short one. It's 3/4 of the page. Victims of police brutality and malfeasance, I said, yes, if they stopped covering each other up and violating their civil rights, jails would be rehabilitation homes. You sound like a diplomat, a missionary of some sort. Spare me. Actually, I'm not the type of people who think the police are corrupt as an institution. Now am I artfully liberal to crying for a criminal behind bars and doesn't cry for the victims. I am not in this job for the fame, glory, power, and money. I do it for the good I see in people. Somebody must cry for the helpless and victims of circumstances. That is a conversation between the main character here, who is called Edwin, and the lawyer. She has looked for the lost boyfriend because they want to go and have him freed from the police custody. So the lawyer is saying, I'm not going to do it and forget about the victims. If this guy is guilty, I'm not going to stand for him. And we have seen that most times lawyers, maybe they know that you have already committed this crime, criminal lawyers, but they still defend you. It is how they argue their law. It is how much you are paying them, because you have to go to get the value of your money. So they are discussing about what happens in police custody because they have already seen the guy in police. Many a time, the police cross the line since they have a greater obligation than the ordinary citizen. They carry a gun around. They can arrest you anywhere and charge you with anything they feel like and how. And we know they are dirty and dark lives. They are capable of doing virtually everything and anything in the crime book. Now, some small-time lawyer is getting her nose in their business. I still don't know why they took him to the hospital in the first place. They should have just ignored him and let him die. As far as I'm concerned, they are murderers licensed by the state. What else could they be? The only thing that they are capable of is breaking the law. So I wanted to touch on that because apart from most people, they read and they say this is a romantic book, but the books that I read, the things that I addressed are sociological thrillers. You are growing with the character and also the plot is driving the story forward. Because many a time, either a relative, a neighbor has been a victim of the same. We see how they are, if it is university students, they are arrested, they are taken to police cells, either they are beaten. We have 8 people die in police custody. That is one thing I have addressed here. Corruption, murder, because in the end you will see that this main character here has been deceived by whatever she believes in. Even her husband is involved in murder of people, and we are living with those people in the society, in our families. People don't know their secret lives.
Amazing.